Are you waiting on God? Maybe you're waiting on God to act. There's something you've been praying for with all your might. Maybe you're waiting on God to speak. You need guidance or clarity about something. Maybe you're just waiting to feel God's presence once again. One of my favorite Bible verses about waiting comes from the 40th chapter of Isaiah. It says, "They who wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Isn't that beautiful? I love that verse. First, because it's comforting, but also because it challenges the way we think about waiting. Most of us, when we think about waiting, we think about sitting around and doing nothing, right? Just sort of twiddling our thumbs until God does something. But that's not the picture we get in this passage, is it? It says that they who wait upon the Lord will soar, they'll run, they'll walk. They're all very active verbs, aren't they? Can't sit still while doing any of these things, can you? Waiting on God is not like waiting for your table at Olive Garden. You're not just handed a buzzer and told to sit there until your table's ready. Waiting on God is more like waiting in line at a theme park. See, if you want to ride Splash Mountain at Disney World, you can't just sit around and wait for someone to holler at you that it's your turn. You have to get in line. And the whole time you're waiting, you're making slow and steady progress toward your destination. And you have to keep the faith too. You have to resist the urge to turn back. You have to believe that the ride is going to be worth it and ignore that voice that says you should get out of line and ride something else. You have to trust the way the line is guiding you. Sometimes you appear to be walking away from the ride, but you have to believe that you're going to get there. If you come to a standstill, you have to trust that eventually you'll start moving again. And you have to be ready for disappointment. Sometimes you're going to walk through a door and think they're loading the ride on the other side, only to discover a new room with even more line. In the same way, waiting on God is not sitting around. It's a decision that requires commitment, dedication, and trust. But God promises that if we are faithful, He will give us strength and stamina to make it to the end. God promises that we will soar on wings like eagles. Doesn't that sound like an amazing ride?